Hello and welcome back to the Bunk and Pick podcast. Pick here with Bunk.
The Bunk is here.
We got two friends with us there.
We're quadding. We've got a quad zone going.
Quad box happening.
Look,
this is how I watch football on the weekends, by the way.
I know. Down in the left corner, we got Big G. He's North Carolina State because that's his team.
What? Okay.
Cool. Yeah, you said that the other day. I don't remember ever saying that.
What is that?
Oh,
mean?
he was hot on them preseason. I remember.
NC State boy.
I remember.
You said that Greg's an ACC guy. I've never ever
NC State.
And
he looks more like a Duke Blue Devil to me.
We got Gary, the angry Penn Stater, down the right quad box.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
We
How long do you want to talk? I'm ready.
This is gonna be the angry episode. Oh, it's like Pick's not even talking. Can't hear him. Yeah. Holy shit! What happened?
I was just melting.
Oh God! Are you guys back?
Yeah, I'm here. Bunk can't hear us over there.
No, I can't.
Something to his own controls.
My technology's teched me. All right,
Google it.
You Google it. Hey, Greg, you were pretty high on it. I will say you were pretty. I don't remember you ever saying anything about NC State though. But you were high on.
I was not high on the ACC. I thought that NC State would be one of the better teams.
Yeah.
Oh, you were
in the ACC.
You were high while talking about it. The ACC, is that what you're saying?
A couple Jimmies.
We talked about it because it was old Chuck Amato used to be the coach.
There's a comprehensive problem with you saying that.
Why is my head so big in this square?
Your head
is close to the camera.
Oh my God, we're already off the rails. Hang on, before we go any further though, the 11th call out needs to happen.
Oh, we lost. Holy shit! This is a kid. There he is.
No, I was trying to back the camera up. Don't worry.
Whoo! 11th call out. Is this number 11?
I don't know. It's like 11 or 12 or 13.
All right. Hey, I got a good McConaughey call out. We got ACL that started today in Austin. We got the Texas Book Festival coming up, which he's going to be at. I think I'm going to have to find him. I'm going to have to. So here's the plan. Business cards, number one. Got to get a business card and sneak it into him somehow. Because I can't just go up and tell him who I am. I'm going to sneak a business card into him, and we're going to get him on because he'll be in Austin. He will be here for ACL, I know for a fact, and he will be here for, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get your sister has been running into people. She ran into Eli Manning last week. Today, she called and said that Clint Eastwood's son was here. So she's running into people. I think I need to give her a business card that she can hand out. And
I'm a little upset she didn't recognize Eli Manning. I heard that on the podcast last time. How do you? They have him and his brother have the two biggest heads on the planet. They stick out so badly.
She has no idea.
And he's like 6'7" or something.
Yeah,
too.
She does it. She said he was a very nice guy. But I know she came. They told me afterwards it was him, and he was trying to get a table. I kept telling him we didn't have tables available. I said, oh boy, brutal.
You know what though? He probably thought that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
think
appreciated it.
Yeah. Either that or in his mind saying, this asshole's not, what, do they not know who I am?
I don't think so.
I don't think he doesn't appear that way. But we're going to get Maddie. My strategy is business cards. That's my next one. Give those out to enough people it's going to be like this, what is it, 6 degrees of separation? I'm going to find somebody that knows him, and is going to give him a business card.
Put a little QR code on the business card, and then when he scans it, it plays like your little segment telling him to come on the podcast.
Wait a minute, what?
There we go. Hey,
you can get it to play your poem from last week.
Yeah, write him a poem, and then you speak the poem on the QR code.
Please don't do the
Holy shit, I like.
Oh, Matty boy.
Oh, my Matty boy.
The pod is calling.
Hey, I can do a QR code on a business
actually win him over.
That was doing it. Yeah, you already did the thing.
Holy shit! All right, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, take this little clip.
He got some work to do there, Punk.
I don't know how to do that, but I guess I'll figure it out. Would you order them? You can order them and have the QR code?
You can just generate them.
Okay, I'm on that. I like that idea.
God. That's another month of
Yeah.
G2 work to figure that
I
out.
expect the conversation coming my
Guys
way
are
in the
brutal,
future.
man. I'm a well-oiled machine here, technically, folks.
All right, Bunk. Well, before we get into sports, we're going to have a new monthly segment coming up, but I want to give Bunk the opportunity for any blunders he would like to go over.
Hey, I
Going forward.
have an extreme. Here's my, and I think Gary might appreciate this one. Here's my massive grump. Fucking cameraman 2 feet from a guy when he's warming up the pitch, and
Oh man, I'm hot already. I didn't think about it till right now.
And
I'm
how
hot
about
now.
how about this one? The guy hits the home run, and this jackass is running bases,
Oh my
following
God.
him with a freaking. Do we need to have that much of an exposure to these fucking guys? It
No.
actually pissed me off when I watch it.
It makes me so angry. I hate when the coach is coming out to pull a pitcher and he's right. You can see him with what are they called, the Kimballs or something.
No.
Kimballs. And he's right behind. It's like, get off the fucking field. What are you doing?
It is. I gotta tell you. And when they go, the pitcher goes to warm up for the first pitch of the game. The freaking guy is like right there, and he's got like a fucking right up close on his nostrils.
I know the answer is no, but have you watched golf recently? Their cameramen are smothering them. It's insane that they can
gross,
play
man.
golf. With
Nobody
that much,
needs that
like,
kind of
people.
access. It's just friggin' and they got them in the dugouts too. The poor guys in the dugout trying to watch the game. They can't do anything.
What about Buster Olney dressed in all his REI sales equipment that he just got last
my
weekend?
God.
Middle of the inning, interviewing the coach.
I know.
My
That's-
God, Buck, get off the field.
That's an ESPN thing because after Machado hit the home run, they went and interviewed him the other day in the dugout.
I just don't. I don't like that level of access. I want
hate
the
it.
team, because when you start breaking it up, it doesn't become like the unit team that you're rooting for. And it's like too individualized. It's got to just be the Yankees or the Red Sox as a whole.
Yeah.
But I think it's broadcasting in general. I don't think it's ESPN, because even one of the NFL games I was watching, and they were listening to the conversation on a replay. And I don't need the
That's the ABC broadcast.
fucking air traffic controller sounding. I don't care what the official in the box has
No.
to say.
No.
Like, oh my God, dude, I'm missing Brent Musburger saying super uncomfortable stories.
No, I don't want that back.
Yes,
I'm not missing
I do want that, because those are entertaining. I want
Don't-
analysts that are
He
saying
was
weird
entertaining.
stuff.
I'll give you that. He was
Don't-
entertaining.
I don't want. What is the one official that they bring in? Looks like they keep him in a box, and he looks like he's a hostage waiting to have to talk about penalties.
Well, your grump is really hitting home. You really hit it on the head, Dad.
hey,
Yeah.
it expands, because one of my grump the last time too. Not only do they have cameras in there, if they hit a home run, I think there's a fucking Tops guy with a pen and a card. Because literally, that is in my email before the game's over. Get the Tops. Holy
Yeah.
shit. It's gross, man. Absolutely
Are those
disgusting.
those are the really expensive, like on card signed ones, right?
Yeah, but
They're
what they
tossing
do
out.
is then they want you to send in, you go in there and then you're trying to get, they have one card and you're buying 4 for $50 and maybe you'll get the one. Somebody will get the one. It's gross, man. It's fucking gross. I hate it.
Hate it.
Oh man,
Woo!
it is.
This
ornery
is
in
the
here.
angry episode.
Okay,
I love
I want the the audience to guess who fired off this text message. Just listening to all the anger you just heard here. Instant replay of baseball is stupid. Ruins the game. What are we doing? Did the guy beat the ball there or not? Who cares if his finger touches first? Just get rid of umps now and let's play Techno Baseball 2025. Make baseball great again.
GAA. My initials.
Who do you think put that one up? So I
That
want
was a
to
good one.
segue into the Gary gripes here.
Listen, baseball is as old as it should be the classic sport. I understand we're infusing, NFL's been there for a while. They do the VAR and all the sports have this stuff. I'm actually okay with the balls and strikes being officiated because, man, it's really bad
Yeah.
if you watch it. And as a player, I remember it being you would throw it right down the middle sometimes and they just wouldn't call it sometimes. So I'm okay with that. But the classic in baseball is can you beat the ball there or not? It's not about the technicality of did your hand touch and did it. My least favorite, did it come off and then retouch? Are you fucking kidding me? That is insane. He beat the ball. He touched the bag. There should be a rule like you touch the bag on a steal. That's it. It's over. It's a dead ball or something. Like it's over. You stole the base.
Yeah.
How many? Go back and Ricky Henderson. You could probably take a quarter of Ricky Henderson's steals off with instant replay right now. It's slow. It's really slow. The whole point of baseball is to speed it up with the pitch clock, which I've come around on. I think the pitchers are using it in a way. It's becoming like a strategic thing. It's kind of fun to watch. But this is slowing everything down, and it's gross, man. It's really gross. My least favorite is the stealing second base.
Oh my God.
Terrible.
How do you feel about next year? It's already been greenlit. They're implementing the robot strike zone next year.
Yeah, I like I said, I'm okay with that. What does it look like on the field though? Because I think you still need to make it look like baseball. So if it's the umpire calling a ball and then it gets like within a 2-second, it gets reversed somehow, I'm okay with that.
Only challenged by the hitter. The hitter
oh really? So it's not an automatic.
Not automatic.
If they don't think it's in, they tap their head, and
how fast is the process?
It should be quick. It should be very fast.
If it's less than 3 seconds, I'm okay with it. If it's over 5 seconds, I don't know.
I think they can only do it once per at bat. And from how they've tested it in the minors, it's quick because they're wearing all that technology now on the face mask. I'm sorry.
Is it going to be like tennis where it shows the ball on the screen?
Not even. I mean, I'm sure they will on like the broadcast and stuff, but I think it's just going to be someone's going to call down and say that was a strike.
Here's a question for you: I don't know this question. Does the strike zone that's registered for what's it called? What's the initials for it? Is there just Robo?
I think they're calling it Robo strike zone right now.
Does that change per batter based on their size?
I think it should. I think it will.
Does it or doesn't it? I don't know if it does.
I would have to do some research to give you a definitive answer, but it would make sense for it because Judge is 9 feet tall. His strike zone is massive. Right.
Well, the way I understood it because they used it in the minors here at our local team, is that the ump there wouldn't be a delay. Like it would call balls and strikes, and the ump would just relay the call. So he wouldn't actually make a call initially. That's the way the minor league was doing it.
Yeah, I don't think they're not going to do that.
The minor league tried that for half a year and got rid of it because it was
makes more sense.
Too inconsistent. It was too inconsistent. So
then it's going to be a replay.
Well, I think there was a concern by a lot of people in baseball that you're taking away the human element of it.
Right.
So you give them
just eradicate the last 150 years of baseball if you want to start this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they'll have one challenge instead. Be like, no, that was because those guys bitch about corner calls constantly.
I would actually like to see it like the tennis thing. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Everybody in the stands.
Yeah, absolutely. It would have to really fast.
EA Sports game from 1999.
They look like the Wii baseball.
I tell you, as a former player, it would be real humbling, I think, sometimes, because there's sometimes I was, telling the ref to go F himself or whatever, and the ball might have been a foot out. Maybe he was right. It would be really humbling to see.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the ones they argue. I mean, it's kind of 50. They do miss a shitload of calls, though.
That would also stop the whole thing. This year has been better, but where the hitter's complaining, it should eliminate that as well.
This year was better because like all the guys that were terrible at calling ball games are all like retired now and gone.
There's still
those wild card games. I only saw one bad pitch call. I mean, it was a few. It was in a bad point in the game
The hard one to call is that high curve or slider for a strike that clips the top of the zone because it looks like it's a million miles high, but it's actually a strike.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like a 12-6 curveball and it hits the top of the zone. Those
because
it's 10 feet in the air.
Coming like way up here, yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, we're on baseball there. Good gripe. I know you've got plenty more, so I'll call out Gary's gripes as we go through this episode because my God, when we get to college football, we're going to hear a lot of them. But before we get there, what do you got there, Big G?
I was going to say, if we're going to just knock out some gripes.
Gripe away.
fucking oven mitts. The oven.
Oh,
mitts
the
for
oven
base
mitts!
runners.
Holy shit! No kidding.
Fuck that. And the amount of pads that hitters wear to stand in the box. Jesus Christ, dude. I'm so fucking over it.
Right. Okay. Let me just.
I know they're
that.
protecting their
Just
assets
listen.
and they don't
Yes.
want to get hurt. But you know what?
not
The
really.
oven mitts
They're
are
not.
ridiculous.
You're making enough money to just fucking pay for the whatever to get fixed after you get hit with the ball. Like, get your toe fixed. I honestly, like, the oven mitts drives me nuts, dude. These guys coming around and the Dodgers were doing their whatever that move is and the oven mitt up top. Fuck. You ruined it.
It used to be just one. Now their guys are all wearing two.
Oh, God, dude. It's disgusting.
I noticed
All right.
that too.
I'm in a room full of just grumpy ass old men.
Yeah.
It's not
Angry
grumpy.
beavers.
You're just sterilizing sports.
Wrangle us in.
It's a sterilization of
Who cares?
the sport.
All right.
I care.
Hey,
I do care about it.
All right.
Don't get me started because
No,
I do.
hang on. All right.
Where's my finger?
Where's the Guardian captain? How do you feel about that in
That
football?
it does not stop concussions because of the way concussions work. I mean, you can wear it if you want, but the fact of the matter is, if you get hit in your chest, you can get a concussion because of the impact from your head going forward. The Guardian cap might be nice to make you feel good. It doesn't stop concussions. So if you want to play
All
football, expect to get your
I'm
fucking
sure-
bell
I'm
rung.
I'm sure there's some science that it does actually reduce the maybe CTE or concussion, whatever. It helps. They wouldn't do it unless there was some science behind it. But
Well,
in
as a
baseball,
person
you're
who's had-
protecting a bruise.
Yeah.
In football, you're protecting a brain.
Yeah, but as a person who's had at least three concussions, I can tell you right now that it's from your momentum stopping and your head slamming forward. So there's a lot of guys that get small concussions that never. I mean,
All
it's
right.
good. You want to protect yourself. They look like NBA Jams characters, though, right?
He's not
With their giant heads.
He's not Big G anymore. He's CTG.
Yeah.
We
CTG
shouldn't
over
laugh
here.
about that. We shouldn't laugh about
That's
that.
mean. I know.
No, you
I
can
had to
laugh
get-
about it in a few
had to
years
get
when
it.
it's more apparent.
I just listened to one of my favorite podcasts and they talked about it. So they made a lot of jokes. All right. Well, yes, that one. Yep, that's the one. All right. Well, let's stick on baseball. We just finished up our wild card series. I think we
Wait. Are we going right to baseball?
What do you want to do?
Hold for 1 second, please. Hold for 1 second.
This is just great podcast.
Yankees win.
Oh, get that shit out of here.
Yankees win.
Oh my god!
I just wanted
Man,
to.
what a roller coaster ride! Give us your
I know.
impression here. Start us off with your Yankees impressions.
Yes.
Oh, man. As a typical Yankee fan, I wrote them off after game one. And then I felt like they got lucky in game two. And then that freaking pitcher for him, that young kid, that was an amazing game. But here's the sad part. They took him out in the eighth, and I'm still thinking, oh, fuck, they're still going to catch him.
Devin Williams is coming in this game.
No, if I would have, I got to tell you, if Boone would have pulled that kid in the seventh, I think we would have been screwed because he would have went with the friggin' Airbender or you know what? And I love Weaver, but he's not the same guy. He needs to not be pitching. I'm happy he went with him in the eighth and then came in with Bednar. But that was a great series. Actually, three of the series were really good. And of course, I'm happy the Yankees won. They're going to Toronto, which I think they can beat
Tell me
Toronto.
about Judge's arm. Has it always been a problem? It was disgustingly bad in the series.
No, that's why he missed games this year because he had and then when
He's got an injury.
he has an
Okay.
injury, and then when they came back, they wouldn't let him play the outfield. He can throw. I think. I mean, hey, good on them. I think that
Yeah.
runner. I think just figured he's probably not going to throw it in. He can throw it harder than that,
Worth it. Yeah.
but I don't think he expected that kid to run. That was a great move. I mean, that was really.
I mean,
nice.
maybe it could have caused Judge to re-injure himself too. There's all sorts of benefits from doing it. It definitely was in the scouting report.
Yeah.
Put it this way. Parmesan Carlos Stanton was playing right field over Judge for a little while.
He was
this year.
playing right field.
That guy can't run.
He's got to be like, what, 30,
Not only
35,
Dad,
36 now?
He's up there.
Did you lose your mind when he hit that ball last night and then looked at the dugout instead of sprinting?
Oh, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't matter.
No, but on the double where he thought it was out and he started yelling at the dugout.
I mean, you know what? He's like a dinger or nothing, and he does make contact. And Volpe sucked, but in the playoffs last year too, he played
he's
well.
Been good.
And I'm happy for him. I think he's a good kid.
It's only 3 games, you know.
Yeah.
Do you think that in the dugout for Stanton they have like the old school oil can like you saw on Wizard of Oz, and they loosen up his joints before every at bat?
It looked like he was wearing orthopedic cleats.
He also looks like a universal soldier. He looks fake.
He
has like negative body fat, I think.
He has no body fat, and he's like his haircut and stuff is he's like a very perfect kind of looking human specimen.
Put him next to that first baseman from the Red Sox. I think it was Lowe. Holy shit, 2 completely different body types.
Yeah. Oh my God!
In that second
dude,
game, he
Nathaniel
was
Lowe
wearing the
is
just with the mock shirt.
Holy shit!
Sleeves. Oh God!
Hey, just remember this good old John Daly saying: "You can't pull fat."
I will say this for him. He scared me every time he got up because that dude has the potential to jack one every time.
He hits the ball so well.
He looks like the least. If he was in a Home Depot, there's nobody would ever think he's a ball player ever.
His swing reminds me of a smaller Mark Teixeira, if you can remember his swing.
Yeah, absolutely. It is.
But it's like a little more abbreviated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, well, let's talk about the actual games instead of making fun of people here.
Let me start. Can I start with one?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Schlittler is a beast.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
He is.
The shitter over here loves the Schlittler.
I really did not know his game was like that. And so the playoff clocks are always boosted a little, whether it's playoff baseball, whether they have a lot of adrenaline going. There's always like a couple miles an hour they get. But I mean, this kid was averaging like 99.2 miles an hour on his fastball.
He does throw that hard, though. That's how hard.
Really good accuracy.
Yeah.
And then the contrast that to the Red Sox pitcher early, really young kid. I think he was like 23. He looked really young. And he had really good stuff. I don't know why they would start him in a deciding game. Maybe he's played all year. I don't know. He does not have good enough portfolio of pitches to make it through 3 times through the order. His slide, it's like a slow kind of sweeping thing. Professional hitters pick up on that after 1 or 2 at bats. They're not gonna let it go 3 at bats. And he didn't throw hard enough to get it by them. I knew he was getting up to the mid 90s, but it's playoff baseball.
Yeah,
and he didn't really have a great. I was very surprised. Did the Red Sox just not have a number 3?
No, they did.
That is their 3.
They did.
That was their 3.
But you know what they did, Gary? The game before, he emptied every pitcher he had.
I was curious because there was that inning when the Yankees really made that push. It was like, why are they? This is a young kid. Why are you not pulling him? It was very strange.
Oh my God! The game before, he literally pitched everybody, and I can't remember the name. The last guy he pitched, I think on the Red Sox, I think he expected to be the starter in Game 3, and I'd read that he was not like the happiest guy. That he was told he wasn't starting. But
he didn't seem like the quality of pitcher you would run out there.
No, he pulled every. I think he was going for the 2 games.
Yeah, Cora was definitely. He put his best 2 pitchers up. He put Crochet up first, and Crochet, mowed down the Yankees.
Yeah, he's a beast.
And then they turned around and Brian Bayo went out there, and he is good. But Jazz Chisholm, man, just won that game for him going first to home.
Yeah,
that was it. That was the deciding game. And once that play happened and the amount of arms Cora used, it was over.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the Cubs were almost in that same situation too, because they started a bullpen guy Game 2, and then brought in Imanaga, Shota. I like a team that does the analytics and stuff like that, but when you get to the playoffs, don't try to get cute with stuff. Don't throw a bunch of bullpen guys to start the game. You're going to need those
analytics. That is where analytics comes in. That's why he's making those moves.
But you need those arms at the end of the game. You need them.
Yeah, but if they win that game, they're in.
Did Boone
Right.
listen to analytics when he sat Rice and Chisholm in game 1? Because if they were playing,
Oh
the
my
Yankees,
God.
that might not have gone.
I gotta
that
be
was
honest.
Egregious. That was egregious.
I don't
man.
believe that lineup had ever played all year. I was shocked when he put them out there. He sat Jazz Chisholm. I mean, that was a totally, a lefty. Oh my God, dude, come on! This is playoff baseball. Play your best guys. Luckily,
that was 100% over.
he got bailed out on that because that was a shit move in game 1.
But I understand like pitching being hard to kind of queue up for games like this, but hitting should not be hard to queue up. Who are your guys that are just rock solid? I mean, Chisholm and Rice have been hitting.
Yes.
And Chisholm's amazing on defense. Why would you ever not have a guy like that in the lineup every fucking night?
It was a crazy move. I mean, I'm sure he caught a lot of. He did catch a lot of shit for it, but
they won.
They won. At this point, that's all forgotten.
Yeah, he won. So who cares? But it'd be interesting moving forward. I don't think you can say that they're a shoe-in at any point now.
Oh no,
they're almost, I would say, not peaking and probably the underdogs going into this next.
Yeah,
round.
they should be. Toronto's got a good team.
There are 4 teams left in the AL, and they're probably the 3rd best right now of those 4 teams.
You guys brought up in game 1 how they pulled Max Fried after I think the 6th.
I know he had a lot of pitches.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I completely disagree with y'all. I think he would pull it at almost the perfect time. He was at 105, 110, 112, something like that. It was maybe a little less, maybe like 105-ish around there. But he was laboring. If you watched his last inning, he was kind of struggling. He was in and out. He wasn't as crisp. Do you really want to push a guy out in like a really close game or a 2-run game, whatever? I think they were up by 2, weren't they?
I think it was 2-1.
They were up. I think it was 2-0 Yankees at the point.
Maybe 2-0.
You pull him, and that's the right choice, without a doubt. You pull him.
Yeah, I didn't have that much of an issue with that. I just he's got to have his guys that can come in though. I mean, Weaver.
Yeah, I don't know what their bullpen situation is. But
you got to
you can't win or lose. Then you're hoping to bring him back. You don't want to extend him too much in playoff baseball.
Yeah, it worked. Like I said, it worked out. They have a decent bullpen, but it's going to be, you're going to see the same guys. I'm going to tell you. Well, they have a bigger bullpen, but you're going to literally see the same guys. Bednar is going to close. I mean, he's been good coming over from Pittsburgh. And then the middle guys, that's where you have the problem. I mean, they're kind of iffy. Weaver not playing well right now.
Williams has been a bust.
God, Devin Williams is brutal.
He's been a bust the whole year. They brought in Devin Williams. They've also brought in Cruz.
He's done good.
He has been good, but they don't use him enough. They throw him on the minimum or one batter every time.
Yeah. Well,
I get he's probably one of those guys that's a matchup guy.
I think he's going to get more.
Devin Williams a matchup guy? He probably should be now. He's been terrible. You should probably use him as a matchup
Let me ask you this. How happy do you think Bednar and McMahon, the third baseman who came over from Colorado?
Oh, man.
They went from teams that were absolute dung to a playoffs. I mean, they got to just be whoo-hoo. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah.
They both have played well. There's another guy, Slater, or so I don't even know. He's not even playing. And then
like 4 guys that got off the Rockies and got onto playoff teams.
Yeah, there was another Rockies pitcher, relief guy. He just I don't know if he's on the playoff roster. He got rocked, man.
Yeah, he's not. They dropped him.
Yeah.
Okay.
They traded for him and then dropped him.
They traded for him. They played like 3 games, got just destroyed.
He gave up like
the minors.
He gave up like 6-7 runs every time, and it was like, oh my God, he's can't do it.
Gary, he was young. He's a younger guy, so they didn't have to DFA him. They could just outright move him to the minors. So they just outrighted him to the.
So he's on the 40 man. He's probably just in AAA or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough about your damn Yankees.
Okay, I got the hat.
It's like an hour of Yankees. There's 4 other big games, and there's one game that's bigger than the rest. That Dodgers-Phillies matchup is going to be insane.
Yeah, I think the Phillies could do it.
I think the Phillies could
do
it.
I do.
I wouldn't say that they're going to, but I think they can.
The Dodgers look man, they hit the shit out of the
Yeah.
baseball. Holy
Yeah.
crap. Watching that, because the Reds have a very good pitching staff. It did not look like it in that series. They got lit up.
There is something to that Phillies stadium, though. Late
There
night
is.
playoff baseball, it's real.
No, it's not the stadium, it's the fans. Let's be honest here. The
Yeah,
Philly fans
physical
are
stadium.
Drunkenness over
It's
the
the
stadium.
physical stadium.
terrifying human beings.
Like
So,
Goosebumps.
All wearing
yes.
Mike Schmidt jerseys.
Yes. With 2 bad knees.
Yeah.
He's got the knee braces. They've got the knee braces on for him. So they're going to start off, I think, with that series, because more games are going to be played in Philadelphia, I really do give the edge to Philly. But my God, watching the Dodgers hit in that series against the Reds, it is hard to pick against them. They are fucking loaded.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is what they were built for right here.
Yeah. That back half of the last game, they were just fucking murderous.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody was hitting.
Yeah. And Mookie's hitting again. He had
Mookie's
a
hitting.
horrible year.
And
He
you
had a
don't want to
horrible
catch
year.
him. You don't want to catch him if they are just now find a rhythm. Get on a heater now.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's a problem because their pitching staff, Shohei Ohtani is going to start game 1 with this. He would be an ace on most teams. He is their number 4 starter.
It's going to be a good game. I'm going to actually. I think Philly's going to take it. I think it's going to be a go all 5 games though.
It is definitely. I think so. I'm with you on that. With Philly losing their ace it's hard. It's going to come down to the pitching because both lineups hit the shit out of the ball. That Phillies lineup, man, Schwarber had a career year this year.
Yeah.
Bryce is hitting the ball. Marsh is hitting the ball. They have a very, very good lineup. It's going to come down to both bullpens are really good. It's going to come down to the starters. And I give the edge on starting pitching to LA.
Yeah, I mean, you have
because you got Snell, Glass now, Ohtani, Yamamoto. Like they have ace after ace in that pitching staff.
Yamamoto is a monster.
He's
Yeah,
their
he's
3.
good.
He's their number 3 pitcher.
He was gross. His curveball is fucking gross.
We'll see how Snell does though. He's not as consistent. I know he's really good. When he's on, he's really good.
Are you projecting your Ohtani hate onto the entire Dodgers lineup?
He's got a lot of hate.
I just really get the sense he's a real phony dude.
You brought this up on the last one, I think.
I don't question his ability. I just don't.
What does that mean? He's a phony dude.
He's got like the fake smiles, make laugh. Woohoo! Look at me.
He doesn't. Does he know English well enough? He's probably just not laughing.
I don't know. How are you supposed to act if you're like the biggest star on the planet and everybody's, and then
like
cameramen with gimbals, are
Yeah.
giving you like fucking, colonoscopies every time you hit a home run to chase you around the bases. I don't know how to act either.
I don't know.
Who's that dude?
Just something, Greg. There's something there. Something is bothering me. He's
Don't
torquing
start
me.
digging. Don't be ESPN.
He's torquing me a little bit.
All right, Bunk said Phillies in 5. How about you, Big G? Where you at?
I'm actually going to take the Dodgers in 5. I think they'll continue this. They picked up.
What do you mean in 5? It's a 7-game series, right?
5-game series, divisional.
Oh, so you're saying they're going to win?
Divisional.
I said okay.
Yeah.
5-game series. We're in the divisional round.
Great
All
call,
right.
Dodgers.
Is it on me?
Yep, Gary, what you got?
And I want to say the Phillies just because it's really fun to say the Phillies here. And the Phillies it's like an easy team to jump on the bandwagon postseason because it's like a big party. But I can't go against the Dodgers. They're just, if I was putting any money on it, how could you put your money on any other team right now than Dodgers?
Yeah. I actually would put my money on somebody else, but we'll get
I'll say 4-2 Dodgers.
4 games to 2. That's 6 games.
6.
Oh, it's out of 5.
God, my God.
3-1.
God, Gary. All right,
Wait, how much? 3-1?
Yeah.
3 games to 1 Dodgers.
God. All right.
I have Dodgers in 4, although I want it to be Phillies in 5. I have Dodgers in 4.
Bunch of losers.
That's
I
fine.
mean, you have
But
to.
It's like the Philadelphia Eagles conundrum. Until somebody knocks them off, I'm going to pick them.
All right. Good on
So-
you. Good on you, mate.
All right. Yankees blue. We talked enough about the Yankees.
Okay, I wasn't asking you to talk
I'm
about them.
saying no. I'm just starting it with that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm 3.
The Blue Jays are very good.
Brutal.
And I think this is a worse matchup for New York than Seattle.
Yankees in 5.
I heard you the first 12 times.
He didn't ask you.
The Blue Jays, I think, have dominated the Yankees all year. All year.
So did Boston, by the way. Just saying.
The Yankees got out of there. Very lucky they got out of there. Let's be honest. I don't think Boone makes good enough coaching decisions to win.
So you're the one talking about the
World
Yankees.
Series.
I was ending it. I just said Yankees in 5. I was done. I was
you're a
done.
gardener
The
over there.
conversation
Just
for me is
planting
over.
seeds.
He threw his
Farmer
bid in
ball.
and he moved on.
Yeah, no.
That's all right.
Yankees in 5. I'm done with that conversation.
We're going to see some big hits. I'm going to say
Yeah.
Blue Jays.
Yeah, of course you are.
I don't want it to be the
Yeah,
Blue Jays.
yeah, I know what you're doing.
I want it to be the Blue Jays. All right. Gary, who you got?
Yankees in 3.
That a boy. That a
sweet.
boy.
Oh man.
Get the broom out.
That a
They
They
boy.
kicked off the rust against the Red Sox. They
I
got
like
the Red
it.
Sox off their back. They're ready to go.
Like it.
That was some of the best baseball I've seen the Yankees play in a long time, that series.
Hey.
So.
No more comments. Let's move to the next person, please.
All right, Big G, who you got?
Yeah, Blue Jays in 4.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Crushed.
All right. So 2 for 2. We're split again. All right. Cubbies and Brewers. We'll start with our resident Cubby. How you feeling about this matchup?
Not good.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
The Cubs were
Shouldn't.
awful with runners in scoring position. They almost blew it, leaving the bases loaded in the second yesterday. I'm very nervous about about this series. If they don't get their bats going, dude, this is over. Because I think the Brewers are going to continue their hot streak. I actually could see a sweep here.
So the
Wow.
Brewers kind of almost felt like limping into the playoff, but they did sit a lot of people as down the stretch. They sat a lot of people, but they were like 4-6 in the last 10 games.
But they were
They locked up that division so early.
Yeah.
They could afford to do that. Milwaukee's really good, man.
they're really good, and they will find a way to win. They win in different ways.
Right, but here's my thing. Playoff baseball comes down to 2 things. You can win in different ways all year with steals and stuff, but playoff baseball comes to run prevention and home runs. Honestly, you got to have power numbers. The Brewers don't have as much power as anyone else in the playoffs right now. They have the least amount of power out of all the teams left. With that being said, they make contact constantly, though. They don't strike out. So if they can get base hits, they're going to win that series. But if they can't get something going, I think the Cubs have a lot of firepower in that lineup. And Kyle Tucker is going to start turning it around. He was hurt.
Yeah, I know, but three games, and they had no power.
I think that'll change. I mean,
it's nerve-wracking to see. I was glad that the pitching held out, but I don't know, man. That's how the Cubs produce runs, because their highest batting average is like 260 or something. They were never hitting for average during the year. They were generally hitting when runners were in scoring position or hitting home runs.
Have to hit for power.
And if they're not doing that, they just don't have another way to produce runs. That's just not how they were built. So unless they find that power, game 1 against Milwaukee, that's a scary series.
It is. I think with Milwaukee, I think they have the most complete pitching staff. They don't have the best starters. They don't have the best closer, but their relievers do not give up runs ever.
Yeah.
They have the best start to finish pitching staff. All they really need is 3 to 4 runs a game. And I think that staff will carry them through on every single game to win.
So you're picking the Brewers?
I am picking the Brewers. Big G, what did you say? Brewers?
I think I'm going to say Brewers in 5 because I hope it gets to 5, but I legitimately could see a sweep.
I've got Brewers in 4. I think they're gonna lock it. The Cubs are too good of a team. They'll win at least one, but I think the Brewers in 4. Bunk, what you got?
Well, Gary, I got to ask you a question. How much does this layoff hurt a team that's been sitting around now?
It's so unpredictable. It becomes a wild card. Your guys could come out so flat it's ridiculous, or they could stay hot. That's the problem. It's a complete unknown.
That's where I mean, I get that they don't have to play in the first round, but to me it's a little bit of a disadvantage.
To their detriment, it is.
How long is the layoff though?
Well, they've had
a week.
They've
week
been laid off since before the season's over. They've been planning for this because they had it locked up for 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, and they've been resting guys. They've been saving legs.
Yeah.
So some guys have not really had consistent baseball action for close to a month now, maybe 3 weeks.
And it takes time, as the batters especially. It takes a little more time. I know they're doing their own internal stuff. I'm going Cubs in 5. I think the Cubs, they got some hitters. Suzuki can hit.
Mm-hmm.
The Crow Man can hit, and he didn't do that great till the last game. But I like the Cubs. I think the Cubs can take it.
They could just gotta ask, is Tucker gonna bust out of that slump?
He's working his way out. He's making contact. They have some players. They actually have a really good team. So I'm gonna go them in 5.
All right, Gary, who you got?
I got the Brewers in 4. The only way the Cubs can win this to me is if they can pile up base runners and get to the bullpen. I think that's and they could do it, but as Greg said, I don't think they have high enough batting averages to really consistently do that or to rely on them in a whole series against a good pitching staff. And I was a little let down by the power on the Cubs. I don't see enough ways for them to score. And PCA to me is a good player. I don't think he's going to ever live up to that hype in midseason that he was. He doesn't present enough ways to score to me with the power and the whole complete package. I think he's good, but not great. They just don't have enough ways to score to me unless they can just kind of chink away, get a bunch of runners on and make it really difficult and get it to the bullpen. That's it.
Okay.
All right. And the last matchup here, Tigers at the Mariners. This feels very mismatched once you get past Skubal to me. I'll start. I think the Mariners got real hot at the right time down the end of the home stretch. And man, when you look at that lineup, I would put that lineup up there with the Dodgers lineup with the guys they have hitting there. My God, they hit the ball. And for power and average, Seattle's gonna crush the Tigers. I think Tigers get at least one because Skubal will pitch, and he's unhittable. That dude is amazing. But once you get past him, the rest of that pitching staff is not the best. So I think Mariners in 4 only because Skubal gets to pitch one game.
Okay.
All right, Big G.
Skubal pitched game 1 against Cleveland, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And they only managed a 2-1 win there. I mean, I think they got out of that last series lucky. So I'm going to say, I'm actually going to call the sweep on this one.
Ooh.
I'm going to say Seattle in 3.
Okay. Gary.
I think it's Seattle in 5. Because they're going to face Skubal twice in a 5-game series.
Skubal started the first game of this series. They're not going to pitch him twice. He's not even starting.
He's not going to start
tomorrow.
game 1?
He's not starting game 1.
Well, that's a bummer. That's a bummer.
He would be on 3 to 4 days.
I think I'm going to hold on to Seattle. I actually think the White Sox are pretty good. I know the series here wasn't overly impressive, but they got the win. It's the White Sox. They've been kind of struggling.
White Sox.
Huh?
White Sox.
Detroit Tigers. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I think it's Seattle in 7. Seattle is really. I think the big dumper is going to put on an absolute show.
Oh, not the dumper.
I mean,
The dumper.
You give that guy a little break. I think he's so fat. He's going to come back and just keep hitting.
But the thing is, even if he doesn't hit, Julio Rodriguez will, or Arozarena will, or Eugenio Suarez.
The only thing that makes me nervous is classically Seattle always nosedives late in the season, but this year they're kind of bucking that trend, and it's we'll have to see what they look like in playoff baseball.
They were the strongest team out of every team in the play. They were the strongest team going into the playoffs.
I know you remember those
And-
Ebro years when they were breaking that record for the most wins. They entered the playoffs and did nothing.
Yeah.
It's been like a classic thing for Seattle to just crumble.
But we'll see. We're gonna see.
Yep, we will
Sure.
see.
All right, that's where I got for baseball. Any
Oh,
party
I don't
words
get
on
to pick? Do I not get to pick?
Oh, dang, Bunk. I just thought you already
You just
picked.
don't want to hear my dissertation.
That you're
I'll give you the
say-
short answer.
It's the
You love
you're
the
gonna
dumper.
say- He's
The
gonna say
dumper.
the no. He's saying
I like
Detroit.
dumper.
He's saying the Tigers.
Tigers in 4.
In 4.
And 4, wow.
3-1.
With one
Wow.
Scooble appearance.
One Scooble. Dumper takes a dump. I'm going to say
Whoa.
this. I'll give the Dumpy 1 home run maybe in all those games. I'll give
Oh,
Dumpy
if it's a
1.
3-run home run, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
He strikes out a lot and his average isn't high. He does hit home runs, but I give him one dumpy home run and then
You
but
think they'll pitch around him though?
Even
of course they will.
If you pitch around him, you put somebody on base for Squirrels.
That's what I'm
to hit
saying,
behind
right?
him.
You almost have to pitch to him
You
because he
have
has such
to.
a low average that it's worth it to try
and
with
he's
him.
and he's protected in that lineup by
Yeah.
a lot.
Which
4-1,
makes it prime
4-1.
time for him to just go off.
4-1 Detroit. And
That's
guess what?
4-1. You just
And-
said game in 4.
No, 3-1. And then guess what happens? Magnum PI comes out with his hat, the old
Oh,
Detroit hat.
God.
Yeah, boy.
Oh God. Oh God.
That's what I'm counting.
Magnum, eh?
That's
All right.
what I'm talking. Hey, we lost.
Did
Gary.
it seem crazy the amount of errors there were in those wild card games?
There's been a lot of
No.
errors this year in
Stupid
baseball.
dropped fly balls and
Yeah.
horrific throws.
You know what? There've been
Bunk's the
some.
wrong person to ask that. He watches one team play baseball, and they were
I
probably
watch-
the most
I watch-
error-prone baseball.
I watched
team.
Teoscar Hernandez drop that. The first.
did,
I
yeah.
mean,
God, that was just right there. He just his hand didn't work good.
I've actually seen a lot of this year in MLB. I've seen, and I've watched. Of course, I do watch an enormous amount of baseball, but I've seen a lot of errors this year, just in general. And yes, the Yankees have their share, and I do watch them. But I've seen other teams making errors too. But then there's like crazy good plays too, kind of offset it. But interesting. Good.
Good baseball talk.
Good talk there.
Good baseball talk while we're in the middle of football season.
I think
love it.
maybe the dumper talk got to Gary, and he
Went to go take a dumper.
Yeah.
You,
Take a
you know
dumper.
what? Here's what you have to do next season is you have to create like helmet sticker style things, and every time Big Dumper hits one, you got to put a dumpy on your hat. Just as penance for talking about him not producing.
Okay, you do realize, Greg. I'm gonna foretell the future for you. You do realize this was a 1-year thing for him. He's back to his 30 home runs next year, and
No way.
all conversation.
30 is a lot of
way.
dumpy stickers to put on a
Career,
hat.
his career numbers do not dictate that this is something that
That's
he can
it.
sustain.
Dumpy's got his year.
You think it'll be like the Chris Davis back in the day for the Orioles, that explosion? And then nothing?
No, it won't be that bad.
I think it'll be like the Vlad Guerrero MVP season.
Mm.
where
See,
he
then
kinda came
you're
back
saying
to what he
Dumpy goes
was.
back to the way he was after this year too, and we get the
know,
true
he's made-
cream of the
I
crop.
am saying that.
He's got the money. He's fat and happy after this
Oh,
year.
I
Who
don't-
cares?
yeah, God bless
Yeah,
him. He
true.
should be signing a
Actually-
massive monster contract. I don't know where
Oh, he's going
at,
to get
but-
so much off the field attention from
Yeah.
endorsements. Who cares
Hey,
about
he
baseball?
should,
for
he
him?
should.
Number
Baseball
one,
more than
dude
any
likes-
other sport. Baseball more than
Oh,
any
yeah.
other sport. Those guys can absolutely make a career off one good season.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah.
Every- full guarantee contract.
Yeah,
Chris
he
Bryant
is good. Plus he
proof of-
catches. He's a good player. I don't want him catching my judgy. That's all. It's my judgy. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, let's move forward. We talked a lot about NFL last week.
Did we cover the Yankees yet? I got some thoughts. I'm just kidding.
Brutal.
All right, everyone. We're rolling. Thanks for joining us.
Gary, would you like to talk? What would you like to talk? I'm your man for Yankee
How
talk.
about that Schlittler the other day?
Oh, boy. Let's go to the NFL here. Hey, big news coming out of the NFL. The one, the only, the ageless one, Joe Flacco has been benched.
Just
And we've
move
got
back one
ourselves-
spot, though, not too far back.
That's right. What is this mime bullshit? that Sanders is doing in the locker room.
Did you see that?
answering questions.
He
What the hell?
mimed.
Did you all see that?
No.
They were asking him questions out loud, and he was answering them as a mime.
As a mime, without any words coming out. He was like,
No
because
words.
he was upset about
Holy shit.
remaining as
Yes.
third string quarterback, or was there
Yes,
something?
100%. He is pissed off that he's still third string.
He should be happy that he is not going to be put in that game this weekend.
Yeah.
Because it's going to save his knees and his face from getting destroyed.
The Vikings have a pretty good pass rush.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
do you want that guy leading your team? No, come on, let's be honest. Forget whatever. He is a talented guy, but do you want that guy leading a group of men into friggin' battle? No, you do not.
I don't.
Absolutely.
He's talented with super fast receivers on overmatched
he's got a
defenses
good
in
arm.
college.
He's got an
He's got
NFL.
a good arm.
Yeah, he
But
does. He is.
he
Yeah,
is-
but the rest of the shit is just he's
No.
not a leader.
It's the
And
leadership stuff.
It's a
Do you think
joke.
the linemen really want to block for him?
No. And no,
No.
you know what? Guys in there, they're adults. They're not college kids. They don't find that shit funny. I
Right.
mean,
No.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't agree with them pulling Flacco right now. I mean, because they
He's
just don't have an offense. They
Greg.
just don't. So
Greg.
Gabriel, what?
He has a 27 QBR.
That doesn't
For the
matter.
year.
It's not getting.
Yeah, I know,
He
but
is- he is the worst by far. Has
know,
the
but-
most turnovers. He's
Yeah.
been horrible. He's been terrible. They need to move on from him.
I know, but
Flacco.
that's not going to make it better. I just don't like seeing a potentially good quarterback like Dylan Gabriel have to walk in. And he might do fine. He might get
That's
a few
fine.
good games, but the Cleveland fucked up in the draft
Yeah.
is what they did
Yeah.
wrong. So,
Yes.
I mean, this isn't Flacco's really fault. You know, wheel him out, keep wheeling him out there. You got to get defense and find a running game or something. But God almighty.
It's bad.
What is Deshaun Watson doing?
Oh, he's hurt.
Collecting a check.
He
And
hit-
no,
he
he
hit
went
his
and got.
He's
Achilles.
listed as the fourth string quarterback.
He went to Israel and got baptized.
I saw that. I sent you that.
He's traveling the world. That's all he's
the
doing.
owner of the Browns before the season said Deshaun Watson will never take another step for the Cleveland Browns.
Good.
So,
I don't even want to see him in the uniform on
No.
the
It's like
sideline.
a micro
Um,
Bobby Bonilla
They
situation.
should just pay him and banish him so we never see him again.
pay him to go away.
They actually, you know what? I'm with you. I don't understand why they don't just pay him
Just
and
keep him on the team and just never tell him to go away.
Don't even
somewhere.
need. Just go home. Never
Yeah.
see you again. Here's your $800 million. He made a lot of money. Just give him his
Right.
money and move on. And that whole thing. He should not even be in any conversation with the Browns.
No.
So, hey, the
Browns are
other
just doomed.
news is the old Ravens quarterback's not playing.
he isn't.
God,
He
that
is not,
sucks.
as well as Hamilton, their best defensive player, on a defense that has been poor.
And they got
Bad.
the guy from my new team, my new Cowboys. They got Cooper Rush.
Holy crap!
There
Can I
you go.
stop you for a moment?
Blink
You've taken
twice.
this too far. You've taken
twice
this
if you have
Cowboys
a
talk
stroke.
too far.
I mean, if you're going to jump on, this is the time when they're really fucking
He's
terrible.
a waffler. He's waffling.
You won't be called. You won't be called
One
a front
weekend
runner.
at the Star.
One week at the start. That I'll tell you that store they had there with all the Cowboy stuff and
my
seeing
God.
the facilities.
Shocked
I'm
when Micah
I'm
was
a
gonna be
buyer.
there.
I'm a buyer on Jerry Jones.
The hotel was nice. It was an Omni. It was really nice.
All right.
And I like Dak. Come on, I'm starting to like him, man.
You know what?
Olivia won.
I feel
That's
bad
right.
for Dak, just like I felt bad for Romo. They have that's two quarterbacks that they've had that are absolutely stellar, lead the league consistently in stats, and have no fucking team around them.
Yeah,
Dak has lost playoff games for that team, though.
he is a
When
good
they-
Absolutely
quarterback.
not.
He is a good quarterback.
His receivers dropped.
He is a good
the ball.
quarterback.
His
a
receivers
good
drop the ball
quarterback.
infinitely and lose playoff games for him.
He lost
And then
a few plays. He lost a few.
No,
plays.
no, no, no.
We are going to
Refuse.
agree to
I
disagree.
refuse. Zeke Elliott was his running back
Hey,
last year.
hey, go! Why don't you go short the Cowboys? There, big dog. All right, let's talk about.
I would have done that preseason.
All right. All right. The last thing haven't heard from Gary or Greg about the dance moves of Aaron Glenn.
I don't even know what you guys
saw
are
that.
talking about.
I missed it.
Looked this up earlier. I don't even know
Oh
what it is.
my god!
Are you kidding me?
Oh
No,
my
for real, I
god!
heard
It's
this
so good.
earlier today. I think from your last episode.
Holy
and I meant to look it
smokes!
up.
It was the
Let me go
most
look it up. I'm gonna
awesome.
look it up right now.
It
Please
was
go
the
look
most
that up.
awesome thing ever.
Eric Glenn, he was sprinting down the sideline and then he starts going like this.
Oh man. Just type in Aaron Glenn sideline dance. I'm sure it's in there
It was
somewhere.
so good. It was so good.
It was spectacular.
Oh, man.
And he was so crushed when they ended up losing.
Oh my
He
god.
was so bad.
It was awesome.
He was so bad. Oh man.
He wasn't dancing last week. His face, they kept showing him on the sideline.
Oh my God,
he
I'm
was
watching
angry.
it.
Is that awesome?
Oh, he's pointing.
Was that his move when he scored touchdowns when he played?
He thought
my God, I
don't know.
they thought
No?
thought they had won. He thought that was the play to win the game.
He
started
finally
dancing,
got a
they
win
lost.
and does a
Earth, Wind, and
He's always
Fire.
doing like the Dudley Boys.
Yeah.
That's the Earth. It's Earth, Wind, and Fire.
It was awesome.
He was. It was, oh my
2
God.
minutes later, they lost.
Oh boy.
That's great.
It is awesome. That was pretty good stuff.
Initial reaction to those dance moves. My thought was, my God, he's older than me, and every bone in my body would pop when I was doing that. So good on him.
It was pretty
The
funny.
lean back was my favorite part.
I like it. I'll take that any day over just like what's the guy from I already forgot his name from the Patriots, Belichick, just being a
Oh,
robot,
God,
not saying
Belichick.
anything. I'll take Earth, Wind, Fire dances all day long.
My God, Belichick and Dabo play each other this weekend.
Oh, boy. Ooh.
Boy. All right, let's get to our picks here. And we're going to have some guest picks on this one, aren't we? First and foremost, we've got at Sunday morning, Vikings Browns. Bunk, who you got?
You know, the Vikings, they still got Wentz quarterbacking.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this about the Browns. They have a really, really good defense. I'm going to say, here's what I'm going to go with. I'm going Cleveland as an upset.
Okay.
Just because of their defense and because Wentz could be great or he could not be great. You never really know. I'm going Browns.
I mean, I know people said he didn't have a great game last. He threw for over 300.
No,
yards last game.
he is. But I'm just telling you, the Browns defense is real, man. They're really, really good.
I'll go next, and then we'll let our guests go. I'm going to say the Vikings, and I think they have a distinct advantage that they have been in England for 2 weeks now.
Well, they're in
They're
Ireland.
already there. They were in Ireland, but time wise, their bodies are already adjusted a lot better than what we're going to see.
All
from
right,
Cleveland.
fair.
And also they're a better team. So Vikings
okay.
There's that.
FYI.
as well. Greg, who you got?
The Vikings. Wentz is one of those guys that plays way better when he's a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
And he's got Jefferson and Addison. They're going to light it up.
Okay.
All right, Gary, who you got?
Oh, you know, I'm not the most knowledgeable in the NFL, but there's no way I could go with the Browns. Mostly because I hate the Browns.
I do
But
too.
Second, mostly because this is Dylan Gabriel's first start, right?
Yep.
And it's overseas.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We've got one Browns guy over there. All right. Next up, just a smash mouth game against the Raiders and Colts. Let's go, Greg. Who you got?
Oh, man. I got to keep rolling with the Colts. Jonathan Taylor is probably the happiest he's been in his entire career to have a solid quarterback.
Yeah.
That's not on his way out of the league as like an elder statesman. So, plus Taylor is the top rushing back in the league, most yards per carry, most yards overall.
He's having a great year. Yeah.
He's killing it. So I'm gonna keep rolling with him.
I thought Bijan had the most scrimmage yards.
No,
I guess that was going into last week.
Jonathan Taylor, tailback, baby.
All right, Gary, who you got?
I got the Colts by 10.
Yeah, that's
we'll throw a number
That's
on it.
very
I like it.
specific.
Bunk, where you at?
I got the Colts by 13.
You went up to me, bro.
Danny Dimes, baby.
I've got the Colts
You're
as
so
well.
high on Danny Dime. You love saying that.
I do.
The Raiders' offense is not good.
Yeah, they're bad.
Genty is good though.
He is, but 13.
Until last week, he was averaging 2 yards a carry.
They're in.
Who would you rather have,
he's
Scatterby
like-
or Genty?
Scatty right now.
Right now?
No, I mean
Gen-
on your
Genty.
team. So
Right,
long.
yeah,
Well,
I'm
either
saying
one,
right
actually.
now.
Yeah, on your team right now.
Scatty.
Genty's
He's a better
averaging
runner right now.
4.1.
Yeah.
He-
Scatterby has been a monster this year.
Did you call him CTE Scattaboo last time? Somebody's called him that. No,
No,
On
it
the
wasn't us.
Oh, I must have misheard because I thought
Maybe
that
it was
the
me. It
funniest
might
thing.
have
It was.
been
I
me.
think it was. Yeah.
It was
Oh.
probably me. That sounds like something that would come out of my mouth. That dude ran like a battering ram.
He does. Yeah, he like.
Pop
leads
used
the
to tell us
attack.
about a game where they would run as fast as they could to run into each other. And he said there was always one guy that just kept his head straight down. And I feel like that's where a Scatterboo would
That
be.
is him. He's not going to last a long time in this league because the way he runs, but he is good.
All right, we're going to go to Bunk's former, but also not former, but also former favorite team, but also still his favorite team, the Giants against the Saints. What a game this is going to be. Gary, who you got?
Giants versus the Saints. Oh my God. I'll be honest with you. I don't know much about both these teams other than the Giants have been brutal over the past several years. So I'm going to go the Saints.
The Saints are the worst team in the NFL.
I'm still
No,
going the
I
Saints.
just no, we have this every week. We
Oh,
have this
man.
conversation. They are not the worst team in the NFL.
No, they're not. It's the Titans. I'll go next. I'm going to say the Giants win that game. Jackson Dart looked pretty good last week.
He
I
did.
gotta be honest with you. Bunk, who you got?
Giants. Got to go with
All
my.
right.
Got to go with my Giants, baby.
All right, Greg.
You got a lot
Your
of New
Giants.
York teams. I'm going Giants by a million. I think, dude, Dable blew it. If he would have started Jackson Dart over Wilson 2 weeks ago, they would have
Yeah.
won that game.
Jackson Dart's good.
Maybe.
He's a good.
The
he's good.
Giants aren't. I mean, they're not great, but with
New Orleans
Scatterboo in the
is favored.
backfield,
Are
yeah,
they?
But that
It's at New Orleans. It's always
Yeah.
favored because it's at
And-
New Orleans.
and the NFL is so tight. I mean, they are all pro teams, but I actually think the Giants are better than their record.
They're not bad. Spencer Rattler's actually a good quarterback. So I mean, he does a good arm. But I think Giants win this one.
I need Tyler Shuck to win that starting job so I can sell
Nah.
his rookie autograph
Yeah,
card.
I don't think he's coming
All
on
right.
time.
I don't either. All right, next up, Cowboys Jets. I'll go first. Cowboys are going to win that game. The Jets offense is not good, and I think they're going to be down a few guys, which is not good.
They are. I think they're out down a running back and
Yes.
somebody else.
But all you have to do is hand it to anyone and run directly at the Cowboys, and they will not tackle
don't be
them.
talking
If
trash
you run
about
it
my
on
boys.
the perimeters, they'll tackle
Do
them all
not
day
talk
long. If you
trash
run it
about my
directly
boys.
At them, you run it directly at them, they can't stop it. So
Reasonable.
I'm going to go Cowboys, but I'm not. I'm going to say it's close. It's only a 1.5 point line.
Jets have been close in games.
Yeah. Bunk, who you got?
I'm going. Gotta go, boys. Go get them, boys.
All right, he's got the boys. Gary, who you got?
J-E-T.
Oh, gross.
Jets.
They were my other
Get the
team back
first
in the day.
win.
Last second field goal.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. Were they your old favorite team when old Vinny Testaverde was the quarterback there?
The old vertical
Vertical
testicles.
testicles.
No, it was
Vertical
it was when Joe Namath played. It was a
Oh,
little
there we
further
go.
back.
Yo, name
There
it.
we
I see
go.
him on CNN commercials all the time now.
He's on that. He's
Oh
on
my
the.
God.
He's a reverse mortgage guy too.
Yeah,
Oh,
He's-
God.
Hey,
him and Frankie Muniz now.
Oh
I
god.
see him with the stupid hearing aid commercial. You
Yeah,
can put him right in, and there's a little wire hanging.
Yeah,
out of his
he
ear.
got a
They're
little.
on all the news channels.
He was the man back in the day, though.
There's a lot more games we gotta get through this. Who hasn't picked this
Big G.
game yet?
I'm
Big
I'm
G.
going with the Jets.
Oh man,
Oh.
against my boys.
Brees Hall for 278 yards on the ground.
Oh my god.
All right, we're gonna lightning round these next two here. Broncos, Eagles, Bunk.
Broncos. Every
Gary.
week I go against
Eagles,
them.
the Schmeagles. You can't root against them.
Gary,
Greg. Broncos.
I'm saying Eagles. I think that's
I will pick
easy
against the
pick.
friggin' Eagles every week.
All right. Here's the toilet bowl of the week. Dolphins, Panthers. Gary,
Miami turns it around.
Greg.
Dolphins. These are bad
Huh.
teams.
Dolphins.
I'm gonna say it's at home for the Panthers, so I'll just say the Panthers. They're both really bad.
Ugh.
Really bad. All right, Texans, Ravens. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go the Texans. That Ravens defense is awful, and they don't have Lamar Jackson. Greg, who you got?
Texans.
Gary.
I hate the Texans logo. I'm going Baltimore.
Bunk, who you got?
I hate that Harbaugh coach. I'm going Texans.
All right. All right, Titans, Cardinals.
Ugh.
Greg,
Cards.
good pick. Gary,
Cards.
yep. Bunk,
Cards.
yep. Me too. That's an easy one. Now, this is the game we can spend a minute on because this is going to be a very good matchup. Sam Darnold has been to the first 4 weeks, the first 3 weeks, he was the best quarterback in the NFL. First 4 weeks, he's top 3. They are going to be playing another guy that is top 3 quarterback this week in the Buccaneers. It is at Seattle, though. And Bunk, I know you're going to pick Baker Moneymaker.
Baker's gonna bake, baby.
But why? Why are you going to pick the Bucs?
Because Baker's gonna bake. I
Just
think I
Baker?
just said that.
Mike Evans is out of this game.
That's okay. I think the Buccaneers actually have a good team. I think their defense will keep them in the game, and I like Baker Mayfield. I think Darnold's due for a bad game. I'm going bake. Baker is baking.
Baker's going to bake. All right. Gary, who you got?
I'm also shake and bake for this one. I think the Baker's going to come out. He's the new Fitzmagic.
He is.
He is the new Fitzmagic.
Better.
But he's much younger.
Much more athletic.
Better.
Yeah.
Much more athletic.
The same, but not really. It's more about the magic fitting into the name.
Yeah.
Yes. Bake magic. Who you got, Greg?
Oh, the Bucks, dude. You don't want to catch Baker in a season like this after a loss.
$3, baby.
Seattle's playing at home, though.
That doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It
Baker
does
makes it
matter.
happen. Nah.
It
Well, who
does
are you
matter.
going with, Pick? Mister Does
going-
Matter.
I'm taking the Seahawks.
He's going with Whack Arnold's.
He likes the Darnold eater.
He's been really good this year.
the Darnold.
But their running game has been Zach Charbonnet has been good for them this year. So we'll see. All right. Man, the Bengals are bad. So Lions Bengals is the next game.
Oh,
I'll go pick Lions are gonna
Good God.
it's no Joe Burrow. This is gonna be bad. It's gonna be a bloodbath. The
It
Lions
is.
are going to crush it. It is a 9.5-point line for an NFL game. And the Bengals are the home team. And they're still getting
They're
9.5.
bad.
Lions are going to crush them. Bunk, who you got?
Lions.
Yep. Big G.
Lions.
Gary.
Bengals are not going to win. It's the Lions.
Oh.
Hey-o, the old switcheroo.
Tricky.
All right, next up, Chargers Commanders. Jaden Daniels is back this week. Gary, who you got?
I kind of like the Chargers.
Attaboy.
I don't really
They
know
are
why,
the
but
home
I
team.
think it's probably a pretty close one in this one.
They're one of the best teams in the NFL this year, the Chargers. So I'll go next. I'm going to say Chargers. Only because the Commanders just don't look like they're clicking like they did last year. Even when Jaden Daniels to start the year was in, they just don't look the same. Von Miller has had a pretty damn good year on the defensive side, though.
Yeah.
Who you got, Bunk?
I like this Harbaugh. I'm going with my San Diego / LA Chargers. They're still
Super
San Diego
Chargers.
to me.
All right, Big G.
Chargers.
You already, you picked. Okay. Quick on these last two, Patriots Bills. I'll go first. The Bills are going to beat the Patriots. I think that's pretty easy. Bunk.
Billy Goats.
Big G.
Bills.
Gary.
Bills.
Yep. And last one, Chiefs at the Jaguars. Bunk, who you got?
Man, they're at my Jags. Greg, they're at my Jags down there, baby. You
The
need to go to that
Jaguars.
game. You need to go to that game.
I don't want to hear Duval talked about for 3 hours.
Okay. You gotta go Chiefs.
All right, Greg, who you got?
You don't got to go Chiefs. I'm going with the Jags.
Ooh!
Yeah, boy, that's my boy, Gary. Who you got?
Jacksonville, baby.
Let's go Jacksonville for me as well.
Oh, man.
Hey, the Chiefs
Chiefs
have
don't
not
look that great. Yeah,
been great
No.
this
They
year.
looked great last game.
Inconsistent.
They looked real good last game,
I-
but overall, they've been pretty
All right.
good.
Hey, I hope the Jags win.
Etienne's going to run all over him.
I hope that's true, but as a picker, I got to go with the Chiefs.
All right. I know we are running up on time, but we got to give.
We gotta talk
enough
NCAA
time
football.
For NCAA football. And I want to open the floor because two big games last week, but one of them that is near and dear to Gary's heart over there was that whiteout game in Happy Valley. So I'm opening the floor to you to say what you want to say because I know you have a lot to say about that game.
You know, you take 24 hours, you sleep it off. You always come back feeling a little more calm. That night was, I'm not even joking. All jokes aside, I'm upset with Franklin. I'm upset with you, Bunk, for saying the defense wasn't that great. So that's I'm a little upset with you because that was like the only thing keeping them in it. I know
Yeah,
they
bad take.
I defended that defense.
I mean that was the only reason it was anything, to be honest. And I'm most upset with Drew Aller. I think that let's start with Franklin. I'm so tired of him hyping these games up and getting the whole fan base like super pumped. We play these easy non-cons, and he comes out with these statements like it's going to be the best experience in the country. Every time I buy into it, and I'm like, yes, I think we could do it. We got the team. I believe in Franklin. And it's been like the past 4 or 5 times in a row now when the worst game of the year has been that game.
Yeah.
The second play of the game, Andy Kotelnicki calls motion Drew Aller out to the slot to the left with a wildcat formation with Singleton taking the snap. Now, Nick, tell me, what the fuck is Drew Aller going to do in the slot? Is he going to catch a slant?
No.
Is he going to block? Is he going to block? Is he going to catch a tunnel screen?
When you do that, you put him all the way to
against
the outside.
Oregon, the wideout second play, first on offense, when they drove the field on you and your defense held them on that first drive. But it didn't look it was a little surprising. I was like, wow, these guys can actually kind of move the ball methodically. And then you go 10 against 11 against Oregon. Like, what are we doing? That was so disappointing, man. I think this one, actually, the coaching, if you put aside Andy Kotelnicki and all the bizarre gimmick plays that he's running, just put that to the side, as hard as it is. I thought James Franklin actually coached the guys kind of well. He didn't lose the game for them this time. I'm upset with them because of the hype he got me to buy in again. I felt like such a sucker, and they looked terrible. But all the blame, 99% of the blame, Drew Aller, to me, I'm done. The hype is over. There's no more defending him. He can't hit a fucking 10-yard out pass, dude. He can't hit screens. He never throws the ball deep. He's afraid to throw into any window. He takes no chances. He's slower this year, and half the time he's pissed off yelling at the umpires in the backfield. Not in the leadership way, not where he's like hyping his team up. He's complaining. Like, the kid has gone from freshman 5-star #1 quarterback recruit, Penn State freshman year, everybody was like, wow, dude, this guy's got it. So he can't even throw the ball 10 yards. He doesn't even try to throw the ball 10 yards. The last 3 losses Penn State had, Notre Dame, Ohio State, Oregon, all have ended because Drew Aller throws a really terrible interception. The ball should not even been thrown. You take his passing percentage, it's like a 51% in those games. He averages 130 yards in those games. It's pathetic, dude.
I know he was hyped as like one of the top quarterbacks this year. He does not look he
can't throw the ball.
He does not look good out there.
It hurts even more when you see Pribula just lighting people up.
Thank you for saying that. Pribula is what, man, as a college fan, as a diehard college guy, that is what you want. You want the gritty dude who makes stuff happen. You know, the pocket collapses because half the time in college, half your line is good and the half isn't. So you're always scrambling. So we need somebody to make something happen, to push the ball downfield. Get it. Like, Drew Aller does none of it. I think for the longest time I've been saying he's an NFL quarterback. He's not an NFL quarterback.
No, not right now.
He is not going to be successful in the NFL.
But not to defend him because he did play bad, but the play calling was
bizarre.
Horrific.
It was bizarre.
They wait too long to make adjustments. Like, Singleton just wasn't the guy that game.
Yeah,
Katron was running.
Yeah.
So how do you not figure that out before like 10 minutes left in the game?
Well,
that falls on Franklin.
I think Franklin, yeah, at some point it does, but also that first drive, they're moving the ball, and a weird fucking play. Why the gimmick? Like you were saying, just fucking play just regular shit. If it's working, why stop yourself? And so that throws off your whole rhythm. And then you it's like 3rd and 12, and you got guys running, 4 guys running.
He hasn't shown he can throw 12 yards. What are we just all of a sudden going to do it?
But also, all his receivers are just running curls into coverage. That, like,
I cannot tell you the last time I saw Penn State with Andy Kotelnicki throw a fucking 5-yard slant. I haven't seen it.
Slants work for every team that runs a fucking slant.
Jeremiah Smith destroyed us last year on 5-yard slants. Every good team can run slants.
I mean, I agree. Aller was not the guy. He wasn't good, but he wasn't set up to be any better. Like the play calling was it reminded me.
What offense?
It fucking reminded me of Texas.
The whole offense is built around him. What other offense are you going to put him in? He can't do anything else.
It would have to be.
in the
It would
pocket.
just have to be a more straightforward, just like a more straightforward offense with super basic fucking.
People compare him to
trees.
Josh Allen. It's
Oh my
offensive.
God, no.
That is
Not
his
even
direct
close.
comparison based on his body size and his arm.
It's not.
But he
It's
can't run
offensive at this point to
He
see that.
can't run.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's the
here's-
difference.
Here's another. It's not a stack because I don't have the numbers, but I think since Drew's Aller's been there for the past 3.5, 4 years or whatever it's been that he's been the starter, we've had probably, I don't know, 25, 30 receivers come through the program. And for every year, we're like, the receivers suck. The receivers suck. Fire the receivers coach. Bring another guy in. The receivers suck. We get a new batch in. We don't even throw to them.
Yeah.
They don't even get a chance. Our number one guy who we picked up, Kyron Hudson from USC, had one target, dude. One target. How are you going to win?
You're not.
Well, I will say that the only bright spot in that whole game was the defense is gross.
The defense under Jim Knowles must just be disgusted because he put out a performance of he shut down a really good offense.
They're a really good offense.
I think Bunk's right. They're not as good as maybe I think they are. The defense did a great job. They bent as much as somebody could possibly bend. You can't expect them. They were on the field forever, dude. They were on the field for the entire game, and then Penn State would go 3 and out back on the field. You expect them to go double overtime and win, and they fucking did. They still did. They were still competing in double overtime.
I would say Oregon's offense is that good, but
Oregon's offense is very good.
They are. Penn State's defense just really is just that good, though.
That was they had. I think they had. Man, I wish I should have wrote this down. I think it was 106 yards through the third quarter.
Yeah,
it was the fourth quarter. Penn State clicked in the fourth quarter. It took them 4 quarters to figure it out. And by that time,
who are you going to beat, though?
You're not, because that Oregon defense is good, and they were going to that Oregon team is getting better and better. They're so young.
I don't know why Bunk doesn't like them. They look like an SEC team.
He doesn't like Dan Lanning.
And speed and size. I know, but
look at his face. He doesn't like Dan Lanning.
No, I don't mind him. I don't know. I just don't. Hey, look, I didn't like
as
them
good as I thought.
I don't think they're that.
Wait till they play somebody.
Penn State D. Like, they didn't look as versatile as I thought they were on offense, but their defense did look incredibly fast.
They did look. I don't know what it just. You know what? They're going to be there at the end. I didn't think they were when Penix played for him. I was
He didn't play Washington. For Oregon. Come on, Bunk.
Penix.
Ooh, this man.
Ooh,
shame. All right, I'm glad you exercised those.
I got it out. Let me finish this on the last little burst. Preseason, you guys, it might have been the last time I was on. I think we did our bold predictions for the year, and I said Nick Singleton was going to win the Heisman of running. Man, it's not even angry. It's so disappointed. Nick Singleton is not even an average running back anymore. He's gone from, I think he was the number 1 running back recruit in his year, and he can't even break a tackle. It's it makes you wonder
I wonder if he's hurt.
No matter what, Katron is the number 1 guy in that backfield.
Yes.
And why didn't he start? He didn't play the first 2 series.
That's what I'm saying. That is a coaching issue. That's them not adjusting. But Katron is the guy.
They build these guys. They're both going to break the record for all time and finish 1-2, regardless how they do this year. And they deserve it. They played very well throughout the years. But to me, Singleton, I wouldn't even start him. Like he's not very good this year. Katron deserves every snap. And then it's very confused. It's going to be interesting seeing going forward. You look, this is it for Penn State. I'm going to stop. They lose to Ohio State, absolutely. They probably lose to Indiana. And so you're looking at, I'm predicting a 9-3. They miss
the playoffs if they go 9-3.
I just don't see enough. I don't see how they can beat those teams,
because those are the teams they have to have on their resume. The rest of the teams
they have to win those games.
They have to score points to beat them, and they can't.
The rest of their schedule is not like Penn State plays UCLA. UCLA might be the worst team in college football.
I'm so interested in what happens tomorrow in this game just to see what they look like.
Yeah.
Right. So we'll see when it comes. But let's go ahead and we can talk about these games as we go through. But we do have our picks. I'm going to save the Texas one for last because there's 3 Texas fans. I'm sure we'll have a lot to say. The first one I want to start with is Baylor, Kansas State. That Baylor offense is very good. It is at Kansas State, though. And something about Manhattan, Kansas it's so hard to play football there. I do have Baylor only because I picked Baylor to win the Big 12 earlier in the year, but my confidence level on that pick is not very high at all. Sawyer Robinson is a monster, though, for Baylor. That quarterback is amazing.
He is really, really good.
He is amazing, and he wins games by himself. Put him on a roster like Penn State's, and man, he would we'd probably be talking about Heisman for him. He's amazing.
He's a very proactive quarterback.
Yes. So I'm gonna say Baylor sneaks it out. Kansas State, something's up with that Kansas State team.
Yeah, it feels weird, right?
There's a disconnect there. Yeah. Something's just not right about that team. They're losing games they should not even be close to losing. So
that quarterback just has not figured out how to be the guy.
Right, because when he was behind Will Howard, they just used him to run. Right, they bring him in just be a battering ram or do run plays, but he never flipped from that running quarterback that does to being the starting quarterback. Yeah. Avery Johnson's a very good skills wise, but it's just some horrible decision making for somebody that's in his third year.
Yeah.
I think that Baylor defense takes advantage of it and wins that game. Whoever wants to go next can jump in.
I'll go. I think Baylor wins. At the beginning of the season, you said they were going to win. I don't think they're to what you thought they were going to be, but they're a better team than Kansas State. Kansas State is on such rocky ground. I don't think you can honestly, confidently say what they are right now. So you got to go Baylor because Baylor actually is pretty decent.
Absolutely. All right. Whoever wants to go next, go ahead.
Big G.
Go ahead, Bunk.
No, it's you. I said Big G. Big G.
Oh, yeah, I'm going Baylor as well. Kansas State's defense isn't disciplined like Kansas State teams usually are. They're not that good.
Yeah, they don't look good. Even at home, they don't look good. I got Baylor. I think Baylor. I honestly don't think it's going to be all that close. Kansas State they don't look good at all. I think Baylor takes this one.
Yeah, let's stay in the Big 12. Texas Tech is like head and shoulders better than everybody else in the Big 12 at the moment. Right? I feel that way. I don't know if you guys.
But
they're fucking good.
They look good, but they've played one team. They played Utah.
And Utah's defense.
The rest of their schedule is pure horseshit.
That's all.
I mean, I know they're playing good, but
you play the schedule you're given. I don't think they're improving. I think what they did against Utah, that game was never close.
No, they won that game.
Yeah. That was never close.
They were the better team from the first snap, yeah.
They were
well,
awesome.
I guess I'm saying I don't think Utah is what they were. The defense is certainly not as good as they were in years past. And, I mean, Tech is going to probably run the Big 12, but I don't think.
Right. They're playing Houston this week, and Houston is a better defensive team than people are giving them credit for. And they have Connor Wegman, who was a 5-star quarterback who is starting to turn around for a Willie Fritz team. That Willie Fritz, man, that dude takes really bad teams and wins when he's shouldn't. That's a scary game for Tech. I think the fact that it is at home, though, Houston's going to struggle. The Tech defense is that's what was surprising to me. That Tech defense was a lot better.
It's at Houston.
It's at Houston? It's at Houston. Okay.
I mean, they're both in Texas. They're very close.
I still think Tech. I think Joey McGuire kind of has to win the Big 12 this year, or else he's not going to be the coach there. So they spent so much money on that roster. He has to. I think Tech wins this game. Bunk, what you got?
I think Tech wins this. I watched Houston play. I think they're okay. I think they're a good team, but I don't think – I think Tech takes this one.
All right. Big G.
Yeah, Tech by a
Gary.
lot.
Yeah.
This is
Gary,
my underdog of the week. Houston's better than y'all think. I watched the whole game of them. They're a quality team. Like
I just said they're not bad. I don't
offense,
think they're
defense,
bad.
special teams. I was impressed, and they're undefeated. It's at home against Tech, who does look really good. They look very fast, and they have all the traits of those kind of elite teams. I don't know if they're there yet, but I'm going to go Texas, but it's an 11.5. I would take the points. I would say Houston.
Oh, that's a lot of points. Yeah, I would.
I'm not so confident they're going to win by 2 touchdowns.
Ooh, that's a lot of points. Damn.
Yeah. I don't think they cover the spread.
It wouldn't surprise me if they won. If they won, I wouldn't be super shocked about it.
Really?
Willie
Yeah,
Fritz,
dude,
They went to
Willie
overtime with
good,
Oregon
Greg.
State, and
They
Tech
looked
beat
good,
Oregon
man.
State by like 35.
Willie Fritz is angling his way into one of those big jobs that's open right now. He is a very good coach.
They beat
That
Colorado.
team is disciplined.
They did beat Colorado.
I think they beat
Oh,
Colorado
God.
and they were ranked too or something.
Yeah, good. All right. Let's go. Notre Dame is at Boise, I believe.
I think so. Let me make sure.
Yeah. Go you while you're looking that up, I'll kick it to Big G over there.
I think Notre Dame got the wake-up call. They played tight games against good teams, proven good teams, and lost. But last week, man, that was unexpected for me. I think Notre Dame's going to click. Carr is going to go off. Boise State is not great. Like, they're not what they were last year. Just losing Genty was a massive blow because that guy is proving that he can carry a team. I think Notre Dame's going to roll.
Bunk, who you got?
Yeah, I agree. I think Notre Dame easily takes this one. I don't think Boise's. It's not the same team. They're not the old Boise that was competitive with everybody. I think Notre Dame rolls them on this one. I do. You know, they do. Notre Dame has 2 losses, but like Greg said, they were close losses to really good teams with a freshman quarterback that they have, and I think he's found it. So I think they roll on this one.
Awesome. Gary.
I think Notre Dame lost by a combined 4 points to 2 top 5 teams. So, I mean, Boise State looks bad. They're going into Notre Dame. It's going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah.
What more? This is a perfect scenario for Notre Dame. It's a quality win off of a really hard fought game. This is they're going to start to do their classic thing and start to ramp up here.
Yeah. I'm going to go Notre Dame as well. Boise State hasn't played a good team since they played South Florida, and South Florida absolutely rolled them. That was like not even close.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Notre Dame handles this pretty easily there on that one. Okay. So now we've got some big matchups going on. The first one there, Vanderbilt's at Bama. I'll start with Gary on this one. How you feeling about that?
God, this one's such a toss-up to me. I mean, the question is, can Pavia win it? That's the question.
Yeah.
But Alabama isn't. Man, Alabama's a roller coaster. At the beginning, you're like, what are they? They didn't look great. And then all of a sudden, they look really good. But here's a huge game against Vandy. It's like, oh, man. I think I ended up landing on Alabama. The line's like 11, 12 points on them. Man, Alabama's such a wild card. I still don't know what DeBoer Alabama really looks like. So I got to go Alabama by like a field goal.
Yeah. For me, it's which Alabama shows up.
Yeah,
That Alabama,
no, you'd have no idea.
That
Which
Alabama
is
that
prime
played
time
Florida
for
State,
Pavia to walk in through that
Right.
door.
Here's the say they are at home.
Yeah,
Alabama is at home.
Yeah.
That does play a factor. That
They're
place
rolling.
is
They broke the top 10
absolutely
again. They got a big
wild.
win. Yeah,
That place is absolutely wild. So I got Bama. I don't know if they cover a big spread. Pavia just does keep his team in the games. If we see that Bama we saw last week against Georgia, this game's not even close. That Alabama team that beat Georgia last week looked like a national title contender. But that Alabama
No,
team
sir.
listen to me, that Alabama team that played Florida State looked like they were going to lose 6 games. So which Alabama do we get? Right? Which Alabama do we get? It's going to come down to Ty Simpson and if he can hit those fast wide receivers. All right, go ahead, Greg. You're angry about it.
You're a crazy man. I was so pissed before the Georgia game when everybody's like, Alabama's rolling. Wow, they rolled on UL Monroe and horrific Wisconsin team where they won, but the game was close for a long time. Wisconsin is fucking awful, and
That's the new
Alabama
state of
didn't look
college
good.
football, though. Everybody's keeping games close in the first
They
half.
are.
No, but
They
this
are.
is
the face of football.
this isn't. So yes, there are unexpected teams keeping games close. Wisconsin is a bad team.
Yeah, they're
Just
bad.
like
I did watch
UCLA
them.
is a bad team. Like there is a difference between a lower end team playing really well and just a bad team. And Wisconsin's bad and hung with Alabama for 3.5 quarters or something. It was not as close as or was not as far apart as the score showed. They beat Georgia, but I think Georgia's overrated. Stockton is not proven. Kirby Smart saved their ass because he is the master of timing when it comes to making adjustments. Tennessee was going to roll him, but Kirby Smart doesn't hesitate. He knows his personnel, he makes the correct adjustments, and you know what I mean? Like he keeps them in those kind of games. Their defense is good, fine. But Vandy's putting up like 50, they're averaging like 40 something or 50 points. Okay, they haven't played a ton of people, but they shit on South Carolina. And the homes Vandy is used to not having. It doesn't matter.
Sellers.
It doesn't matter. That's still a South Carolina defense. Still a South Carolina defense.
They weren't built
still
as
an
the
SEC
best defense. They were built as a point scoring team.
No, they're the SEC defense.
Yeah, they have Dylan. Dude, they have one of the best edge rushers in college football.
Yeah. And the thing that Vandy has, they might be going to Alabama, but Vandy has never had a home. Whether they're playing at home or at somebody else's home, there's never like a benefit to them to where they play. So Pavia has that edge. I'm not saying that they're going to blow them out, but I'm saying that Vandy's going to win.
Okay. Bunk,
Yeah.
where you at?
I got Vanderbilt. I think Pavia's. I think that team is fired up. I think the coach has them fired up. They're going to be ready to play this game. I think it's going to be a really, really close game. I think it's going to come down to the end. Whoever wins, I think it's going to be a last, at the end of the fourth quarter kind of thing. But I don't know, man. I think Vandy's for real. They look good and they can score. You're not going to not, you're not holding them to 7-10 points. So that's going to be a good game. It's going to be a really good game. But I'm going to pick Vandy on this one.
Do you think, Bunk, if Vandy gets like their first 2 possessions, scores 2 quick touchdowns, do you think they'll just keep rolling? Do you think that'll just destroy Alabama?
Alabama's Alabama, and they always, they always come back. But I think the thing with Vanderbilt, I don't see them like not scoring a decent amount of points.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to score.
We say Alabama because for 20 years we were used to saying Alabama, but what we really meant was Saban.
That's not why I'm saying that at all.
No, what I'm saying is we're used to it was Saban for that long.
No, I'm basing this on DeBoer. What I'm saying is they show flashes of really good, not elite, really good, and then they show flashes of very mediocre.
And also, it's at the biggest factor for me is it's at Alabama. That crowd factor. Right. You're talking one of the biggest stadiums.
Yeah. You know what? If they were
crazy.
playing somebody else, I would probably agree. I agree with Greg on this. I don't think Vanderbilt cares. I mean, in all honesty, I just think they're a cocky team. I don't think they give a crap where they're going. I get it, but
I think Pavia is getting hit a lot this game.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one to watch. I'm looking forward to it. And I will not be at the winery this weekend, so I am going to be able to watch it.
All right.
Watch the fourth quarter when Alabama is more fresh up front.
That's what happens.
A deeper roster than
they're not 3 and 4 deep like the old Alabama teams used to be, though.
Oh, they are.
They're not.
The coach just is not getting them as much out of them. They are deep. They still have probably the best
NIL
is football.
Oh no.
Dude, they're
stacked. I'd say they're stacked. They're top 5
talent,
roster.
Pure talent,
top
specs,
5,
yes.
100%. And they are 3 deep with 5 stars. They are.
It's gonna be a fun one.
All right. Florida State at Miami. I'm gonna let our resident Floridian start this one off for us.
Ready.
I don't know, man. This like 2 weeks ago, I would have said Florida State easily. because I don't think Miami is actually as good as people are saying. But I honestly don't know. I mean, here's the only thing. Beck hasn't gotten hit yet. If Florida State can find a way to just get a couple hits on Beck, and it'll be just like Georgia choking when he was there last year. And Castellanos he does not throw for many yards. If he can't run the ball, it's going to get ugly. So I'm going to pick Florida State. I think they can do it. I think Miami is primed for a fall, but it's going to be close.
Yeah. Bunk, how you feeling?
I don't like Miami, but I'm going to pick Miami in this one. I think he's looking pretty good this year, man. I think it's going to be a really, really close game, though. And it's a rivalry regardless, but it's going to be a close game. I think Miami wins it at the end.
There we go. Gary, who you got?
I got Miami. I'm sold on them. I think they're pretty good. I think they do deserve top 5 status. They'll be in the playoffs. I think they push to make a national championship. They look very strong, complete. Beck looks pretty good, and I think he's improving each week. I think they actually take the lead and control for the win.
Awesome. Myself, I picked FSU, but more so because I want chaos to happen.
Yes.
I just want I want the chaos to happen. I think here's the thing. It has nothing to do with Miami's offense. Miami's offense is good. They're good. They score a lot, and they can score quick. Miami's defense is legit. Their defense is very good. If you stop Castellanos and make him throw, man, that game's over. But if Florida State starts whipping out, I saw them run a couple triple options as we went so far. If they can start throwing out some of these weird looks that you just don't see anymore and run the quarterback, their running backs are very good. It's going to come down to the defensive line on the outside, the edge rushers, are they going to get back and hold the corners to let the linebackers make the plays in the backfield? If they can do that, Miami's going to crush Florida because Castellanos just can't throw right now. If Florida State starts running the ball and gets momentum and gets that push, and it's in Doak Walker, that's going to be a brutal game for Miami. So I picked
Campbell.
Doak Campbell. I'm sorry, Doak Walker.
Doak Walker.
Doak Walker's the running award. Doak Campbell, right? It's at Florida State. And that's a hostile environment.
It's gonna be a close game. So, I think the quarterback. I think Beck is good, man.
He is good. Florida State can get back to him though. Florida State has a good pass rush.
Yeah.
So they can get back to him. And what Carson Beck was really bad at last year was throwing on the move. When he started getting pressure, when he started getting hit a little bit, that's when he started throwing those picks all last year.
We haven't seen that this year. There's a lot of good games on, though. That's another good game to watch.
Yeah. All right, last one here. Probably shouldn't have been last, but 3 Texas fans. So Texas is at Florida. Man, this has the makings of just a letdown for Texas. 100%. You've got a Florida team that is literally they could just go play free. Their seasons, as far as what their aspirations were, is over. Right? They're not making the playoffs. Their quarterback, he is back. Does he click? I think this game comes down to which quarterbacks breaks out of whatever slump that's been happening. And the Sam Houston game is fine for Arch, but it was Sam Houston. They were terrible. So it's going to come down to, can Arch hit big throws against a good defense? Because Florida's defense has not been their problem. The problem has been an anemic offense. Can Arch hit those throws? I do have Texas. I think this is like a field goal game, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's go, Gary, and I'll let the other 2 Texas guys go. We'll break it up in the middle. Go ahead, Gary.
I wish that Florida was 12% better than they are, because you cannot draw up a better scenario to go scoop a win from UT. Turn yourself mute, Big G. Like, this is a dream scenario for a team like Florida to hit I don't want to say reeling Texas, but a really not confident Texas, especially with Arch. You got a young quarterback. It's kind of shaky. If you could shake him, man, if you could just get to it. I just don't think Florida can, though. So as much as the brand makes me want to pick them, I just can't. It's as unsure in Texas as I am. Florida is. I am sure that they're bad.
Yeah.
I will say this for Texas, just if it helps the picks, they are getting a ton of players back that have been injured. Trey Wisner is back. So they have a running back.
I mean, I hope
their
they
offensive line is all back. So
the line is it's a 5-point line, which says a lot. That says a lot about what people think about Texas, or just how unsure they are.
Yeah, and the offensive line is healthy coming into this game.
Yeah.
They haven't been for 3 weeks. So
I hope Arch turns it around. I mean, I hope I didn't like how he showed that dude up in the end zone, but you know what? If that got him going, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I hope he plays. I hope he plays better, because if Arch does not play well, what happens? I mean, if he tanks this one, what happens?
The pressure going into an Oklahoma game is going to almost be crippling.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was saying. I like for Florida, God, if you were just a little better, but they're not.
Their offense is terrible.
I know.
All right, Big G, who you got?
Oh my God, I don't know. Florida's scary because they've held two really good offenses for 3 quarters. It was the same thing like Penn State last weekend. The defense held absolutely as long as they could until they were just so gassed that they just couldn't hold against good offense anymore. They did it against Miami. They did it against LSU. USF, I don't know. I mean, they're a good team, but mostly
they are good. They're good.
They're good, but their offense isn't like as high powered as LSU and
they're about
Miami.
to be 4-1. And they have 2 good wins.
LSU's offense has been one of the worst in the nation.
They have the guys. I know they have been the worst, but Florida's defense is also really fucking good. It's gonna come down to Lagway pulling his head out of his ass. If he does that, if he plays like he has been playing, Texas defenses, that's it. They will win the game for Texas. If he plays well, then Manning better get his shit. And it's not even Manning. I think it's the play calling at Texas. I'm disgusted with the play calling.
He already came out. He 100% said, "I've been holding back plays."
But that is so fucking stupid, because they played Ohio State game 1. And if he was holding, you know what I mean? Like, how stupid are you to hold back plays? If you're a monster, be a monster. You don't have to hide plays when you have athletes like Texas has, because you can just run it down people's throat and then throw it over the top. I really, really hate that mentality if that's actually what's going on. But Texas is going to have to come out and score really fucking fast. Like, their first 2-3 drives, touchdowns, got to be touchdowns.
You have
shut
to
the swamp up.
Cloud. Yep. Yeah.
Got to make the defense feel it, and got to put pressure on Lagway to have to throw the ball. And that's it. If Lagway has to throw, that's the ball game, because that Texas secondary will get some picks.
Texas defense will be fine. Texas has the number 1 scoring defense in the nation. They're giving up 7.2 points per game.
Yeah.
Their defense is going to be offense, right?
Yeah.
I think that's for both teams. But I hope Texas too. All right, Bunk. Oh, go ahead. No,
I was going to say just officially Texas.
There we go.
I got Texas. I got Texas. I think the running game makes a difference. Texas has their running back going to be back. Offensive line guys are back. Manning just needs to not make a lot of mistakes, to be honest with you. And you know, they got to throw the ball downfield a little bit just to open that up. And hopefully they do that. He can definitely do that. I also need to see him run a little bit more. He's been hesitant, I think, to take off running. But I think at the end of the day, the Texas defense is going to shut down Florida. And I think the Florida defense, will hold Texas for a bit. But I think if they keep pounding running game, I think they're going to win. I think it's going to be close. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I think they win by a touchdown.
All right, I like it.
Okay.
We got all full 4 of us. That's terrifying a little bit, because it feels like you can't call Florida a trap game. It's Florida.
Well, we all picked Texas because, I mean, you have to. Like I was saying, I think that one of us of the 4 at least, if they had 1 loss, would have gone Florida. But you just can't comfortably say that they can overcome Texas. Maybe they could. It's college football, but
yeah, they just don't look. honestly, they kind of look like a little bit like they were defeated, unless they get some kind of spark at Florida. But when you watch them play, they don't look.
I mean, they have to know their coach is like on his last.
There's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah,
Texas wins this game. Does Napier get canned?
I think it's a mid-season firing.
I think they fire him after this game.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think they fire him. I think there's a lot. I think there's a lot of motivation for Florida. They could come out and just the pressure's not on them.
You know what? I would say that
anything at 1-4 and start the search early.
And if
I know, but you could go 8-3 this year. Yeah, look at the rest of their schedule. If they lose to Texas, have an interim coach.
They've already lost 3, so they have to win out. Is what I'm saying. If they lose and they go 1-4, what do you hold? Your season's over.
Yeah, yeah.
I think if the NIL wasn't with NIL, these guys.
Oh yeah, your team is. Are you kidding me?
Those guys are looking on where am I going next, dude? Yeah. I don't think they're an inspired team, and we'll see.
If they win, I don't know what their losses are. Are they completely out of the SEC as of right now? One had to be non-conference. Okay, so they're done pretty much.
They only have one SEC loss,
but their schedule is absolutely brutal.
Okay, but theoretically, they're not out of the SEC.
Right.
If they were to win, if they lost to Texas and then went out, there's a potential for them to be in the playoffs still.
Because
because they play everybody.
With 4 losses, they will not. I don't care if you're playing the top 12 teams in the nation. You will lose 4. You won't make.
But they will have beat A&M, Georgia, Ole Miss. They will have beat the teams ahead of them.
They're never.
But they would have
those teams. Those are the schedules too. Even if they got past Texas, that is just. That is literally every week having to play at such a high level.
There would be a movie made.
Oh my god, it would just be. It would be amazing.
It's that crazy. It's that crazy.
Just because of
Billy Napier.
Yeah. Oh god. No, probably Jeremy Renner.
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg. Oh shit.
Yeah, you got A&M. Mississippi State is very good this year. It's crazy. Georgia, Kentucky, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Florida State. They are not running.
That's a hard schedule, man.
Yeah.
They're not running that table.
But if they did, they're in.
Right. If they did, they're in.
Yes.
Even if they lose to Texas,
on Netflix
they're still in. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. Kurt Russell will be the coach. The second miracle.
Isn't he dead?
Right.
No, hell no.
Oh my God, no. Kurt Russell?
They're doing Big Trouble in Little China too, I heard.
I love it.
Yes.
No, I'm just kidding. I wish.
I wish we were. You had me excited.
I wish it was real.
The guy at the end. All right. Anything else, guys, before we take off?
Got nothing.
Hey, I do want to say a big thank you to Big G and Gary for joining us today. Big G, next time you're on, we got to talk hockey.
Yeah, I actually have here grump number whatever I'm on. You bastards.
Whatever I'm on.
The last podcast you said, man, I got to watch more NBA this season. Man, I got something about the NBA. You didn't even talk about hockey, and it started this week. Disgusting.
You're Tuesday. The hockey guy.
Yeah, we need you.
You're the hockey guy.
Disgusting. Yeah, but you guys could stare at it and pretend, gotta get the
I like hockey. Dude. I like watching hockey. I like watching it.
This is going to be actually a crazy season. It's going to be a crazy one.
There was a whole bunch of talk about mid-season trades and stuff of guys getting moved around, and it will be an interesting season.
Yeah. Oh, Kirill the Thrill just got the biggest contract in NHL history.
Yeah,
and for my Minnesota Wild, baby.
So he got a big contract. There was somebody else. The Anaheim gave a big contract this week too.
I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see. San Jose Sharks. Here's my one hockey prediction right ahead of the season. San Jose Sharks are actually with Celebrini, and they picked up one other kid. They're actually probably gonna push for a playoff spot. That's my guess.
All right.
Surprise everybody. They're
heard it here first, everyone.
It's Lacombe. Lacombe
Sharks
extended. Lacombe extended with the Ducks. So we'll see.
All right, we're gonna get up to speed on it, Greg. We promise.
Yeah, we'll see.
You better get up to speed.
I like hockey. We're gonna do it.
Okay, we'll do it. We're doing it.
Do it. God damn it. And y'all are supposed to
We'll have to get you back on to be mad about it or whatever.
No, nobody wants to see 1,400 fouls a minute in the NBA. Just watch hockey where they fight.
I like it.
Okay, geez. So angry over there.
Very
So young, so angry.
More angry than me.
I know. The grump fight.
Woo!
All
The
right, well,
angry
thank you all.
episode.
Thank you all so much for joining us. If you're enjoying it, please like, subscribe, whatever you need to do for that. If you have any questions, send them to bunkandpickpodcast@gmail.com. We've got a little crazy man coming in the view there. But thank you all so much. And Bunk,
Yes, sir.
I can't remember. What are we forgetting? We're forgetting one thing here at the end.
Hey, we got to come up with our thing. Hey, look, I'll do it. 1, 2, 3. We'll be rolling balls.
It's the Bunk and Pick podcast.
Every time. Bunk does the exact same headbang to it. He goes,
It's the Bunk and Pick.
That's how we did it in the 70s, baby.
Like when you were listening to Rod Stewart.
Okay, that's
Dazzle Muff Gag.
the
right there,
hard
sir.
music of Bruce Springsteen.
I gotta leave here in like 1 minute to get Olivia.
Here we go.
Bye,
I'm gonna
everybody.
turn the echo off.
Come here.